everybody. I'm gonna introduce the next part, right, of our fundamental coding concepts in a few pieces because there's quite a few things to go through. You can consider it to be one thing or several things, okay? But I'll break up the videos into many different so we can get the terms all separated there. All right, first thing I wanted to go over before we touch on conditionals, which is our main objective, is to talk about the idle versus the command line, or the console or interpreter. A lot of people call it different things. So I've been writing all these codes in Python here, right? I've been writing these codes and then hitting the run button, which this type of code, when we set it like this and we don't run it one step at a time, we call it script mode, okay? Because we're writing a file and then we tell the file to be executed by the terminal. Now, the other thing that we can do, if you look here on Trinket, is we can run the console directly. And if you see on the console, I have these three little arrows, which means that now I'm speaking to the Python interpreter, to the machine that's doing all the computations for us, directly line by line. So that's good, if I want to use Python as a calculator, let's say, something really simple. Hopefully we're doing it more than a calculator. I hit 2 plus 2 and I get 4. Okay, so this is really good to experiment and test particular lines and things that you want to see how it works. Again, I prefer using Python down here on my computer. You can download the shell I showed you before in the first video there. And look, I have the interpreter here, and when I hit Control N, I get my file here, the script where I can write it. So it's just two different ways to do your programming. One is to help you develop incrementally and do some test some things out. The other one is to actually save your file and have your code developed, right? Okay, that's all I wanted to say about idle and the command line or console that we could call it.